we go. So we are going to start in a tabletop position on our mat. So just on all fours, we want to stack the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees. We're just gonna start there with some easy breaths. All right, so we want to think about our spine in this position. So I want to think about that length through the top of my head and through my tailbone. So what I want to think about here is drawing my belly button to my spine, shoulder blades down your back. I want to really distribute the weight through my hands, and we're just going to take some breaths here. So I just want to focus on that length and that inhale, exhale, expanding and contracting of the rib cage. So as we're going through this breath cycle, let's try to keep the spine as neutral as possible so we're not taking any cat-cows just yet. I want to think about that string pulling out of the top of my head and my tailbone really lengthening toward the back of the room. The belly button stays scooped, shoulders are down and somewhat relaxed. Now, let's go ahead and begin to add that cat-cow. So I'm going to inhale, look out ahead, and kind of tilt my tailbone up. And then exhale, I'm going to round, curling the tailbone, tucking the chin. And just moving with your breath. Waking up that spine just a bit. And getting that movement. Now, let's go ahead and just hold it here, shoulder blades down your back, and we're going to add some scapular protraction and retraction. So I'm going to think about lowering my chest, lowering my ribs toward the floor, and then pressing away. So keeping the shoulders stacked above the wrists. Nice full range as you can. I want to think about that squeeze in that upper middle back. Keeping the belly button drawn in, so I don't want to lose my belly. I want to keep it nice and tight. Press. Now, let's go ahead and just find your neutral spine one more time. And we're going to take an inhale, look ahead. Exhale, round, turn your toes, and press up and back into your downward facing dog. Feel free to adjust your stance as you need. And I'm just going to pedal through my heels. I've got my feet about shoulder, hip distance apart, and I'm going to pedal through those heels, feeling that stretch down the back of the legs and the glutes. Now, go ahead and hold it down, both heels down. Scooping your belly toward your spine. And I'm going to take a double lift and lower. We're going to really come up through the toes. So if you're only coming up to the balls of the foot, that's okay too. Now see if you can maybe come up into the toes just a little bit higher. Warming up through that foot and ankle. And I'm going to hold my heels down to the floor, pushing my chest in the direction of my feet. Now from here, I'm going to scoop my belly and round forward. I'm going into a little bit of a cat stretch. And I'm going to stack my shoulders over my wrists, adjusting the feet as needed. So now we're in our plank, and I just want to hold this for a moment. I want to make sure my booty isn't too high, nor am I sinking in my low back. I'm going to bend my knees, press the tailbone back and up into my down dog. And we're just going to move between these two positions. So plank, knees bend, drive that tailbone back and up. Scoop the belly, move with your breath. And one more. Press it back, tailbone leads us back and up. And I'm just going to step into my down dog and hold here for just a moment. We're going to give those hands and wrists a break. And I'm just going to round forward, knees come to the floor, and shift your weight back. Let the hips really sink over the heels. And I'm going to give the hands a little break, a little wrist rotation, flexion, extension. Go ahead and let your forehead rest forward if you'd like. And coming back into our tabletop position. So again, stacking the shoulders right over the wrists, hips over the knees. We're going to take a big inhale, looking out ahead. Exhale, round. Inhale. And exhale. Scoot the belly, tuck the tailbone. And on this next one, we'll inhale, exhale, round, and pull your right knee toward your nose. Extend the leg and hold nice and long. I'm going to try to keep that foot about hip height. I'm going to reach out through my left arm, reaching nice and long. Think about the energy through the fingers, through the toes. Really keeping that long extension, keeping your glutes active. Now I'm going to take a little knee pull. I'm going to curl and extend. Scoop the belly and reach. Scoop and reach. Nice and long here, guys. One more. Reach and hold. Now set the hand down just below the shoulder, and we're going to take some little pulses. So warming up the back of the leg and the glutes just a bit. Now I want to keep my hips fairly square, so I don't want to be kicking this out of my low back. Keep it really strong. We're going to go 4, 3, 2. Now hold it here. Now I'm going to flex my heel, curl to my bottom, pulse twice, and then point the toe and extend. So kick, pulse, and point, extend. Kick, pulse, point, extend. Keep it long. Kick, pulse, point, extend. Let's get 2 more. Kick, pulse, point, extend. Last one. Kick, pulse, point, extend. Bring that knee down and take a quick little release, sitting back nice and long. Giving those wrists and forearms, quick little break. And my timer did not start, so let me just take a quick, all right. There we go. All right, so we're gonna get the other side, so coming back into your hands and knees. We're gonna take that cat and cow, so set yourself up, stack the shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. Inhale, look it out. Exhale, round. Scoop the belly, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. And inhale. Exhale. Keeping that belly drawn in tight, navel to spine. This time, left knee comes toward your nose. And we extend that leg and hold. Think about keeping that foot about hip height, reaching that right arm in opposition. We're a little different on each side, so working toward that balance, working toward that symmetry, nice and long here. I'm going to take that elbow to knee, so a little curl and extend. Curl and extend. Really long, reaching. Fingertips extend, toes extend, and elbow, knee. I'm going to get one more right here. Little elbow to knee and reach. I'm going to set the hand down, just stack the shoulder over the wrist and take those little pulses. Good inhale, good exhale. Nice and long here, guys. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to hold that leg, flex the heel, curl, pulse twice, and extend. Heel, pulse, and extend. So just pulling it in, pulse, pulse, and extend. Nice and long. Waking up those hamstrings. And one more, guys. Heel, heel, and extend. I'm going to bring that knee down. Take a quick little shift back, reaching out through the hands. And bring yourself up. Just give yourself just a quick little release through the hands, wrists, and forearms, little figure eights, whatever you like here, just to give those hands a little break. Okay, so we are going to come out onto our belly. So I'm just going to reach those hands out and come forward onto my belly. I'm going to lengthen out and slightly separate my feet. I want to think about pressing the top of my foot into the mat, as well as think about anchoring these hips to the floor. So from here, I want to keep my shoulder blades down my back. I'm just hovering my face for a moment, but if you ever need to take a little rest, feel free. So from here, I've got my hands just a little bit ahead of my shoulders. I'm going to inhale, and on the exhale, I'm going to peel up, lifting, scooping the belly. Now, if you need to move this down and rest on your elbows, you certainly can. Otherwise, we're just taking a bit more active lift and press. And I want to think about that length through the top of my head. Shoulders are down, belly button scooped to your spine. I'm going to lower with control. And in between, if you find getting really tight, I just kind of like to wag my tail a little bit, just kind of release any tension that might build up. We're going to do that again. We're going to inhale, exhale, and peel, lifting up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Scoop the belly and lower with control. And inhale, exhale, and peel, lifting tall, and lower. Okay, so that little heel curl that we did just now in that little bit of a warm up with that tabletop, we're going to add it to this. So we're going to do a swan on the front end, and then that little heel pulse and extend with control on that lower half. All right, so starting off with the top half, our swan, shoulder blades are down your back, and I want to think about drawing my head up, almost like I'm unzipping down the spine. So we're going to inhale, exhale, and peel. Now I've got my elbows turned in close to my body, nice and close to my ribs. Now I'm going to lower with control, and the right foot, I'm going to hover my face, right foot is going to flex, pulse, point, and lower with control. So I hover my knee very slightly on that point and lower. All right, so let's take that swan for the upper half. Inhale, exhale, peel and lift, scoop the belly, lower with control. Left heel, flex and point. The knee is very slightly lifted, and we lower with control. Here we go. Swan and lower. Right foot, heel, heel, point, and lower. Swan and lower. Left, heel, heel, point, and lower. Swan, keeping everything really active, really strong. Lower, right, heel, heel, point, and lower. And let's just get one more like this. And the lower, left foot, heel, heel, point, and lower with control. All right, I'm just going to press back for a quick child's pose. I have one more thing that I want to add to that little heel curl part. So the swan will pretty much stay the same. And if you feel like you're going a little bit taller with each one of those, that's great. If you feel like you need to take it a little lower, if you don't have that bendy back, you might get a little bit fatigued with this. So just do your best, inhaling and exhaling. So what we're adding to the leg is it's going to be a heel, heel. I'm going to keep that foot in. I'm going to press the footprint to the ceiling, then extend and lower down. So what we're adding is that little footprint to the ceiling lift. So I want to really think about engaging through the back of my legs and getting the knee and maybe the thigh off of the floor, lifting up. So here we go. Go ahead and set yourself back up for your swan. Feet are about shoulder hip distance apart, and shoulder blades are down your back. We're going to inhale and then exhale. Rise up nice and long through the neck and lower with control. Now the right foot, we heel, heel, keep it flexed, lift, extend, and then lower. So feel it just a little more in the back of the leg and the glutes. Here we go. Swan. Nice and tall. And lower. Left foot, heel, heel, lift, extend, and down with control. Gravity, don't let it help you. And bring it up nice and tall, belly in, and lower. Right foot, heel, heel, lift, extend, and lower with control. Swan, nice and tall, and lower. Left foot, heel, heel, lift, extend, and lower. Let's get one more each side, guys, and swan, and lower with control. Right foot, heel, heel, lift, extend, down with control, and swan, lengthening through the top of the head. Lower, left foot, heel, heel, lift, extend, and down. Nice and easy. Press back for child's pose. We allow your hips to sink over the hips, hands, wrist, and forearms. Get a little break. All right, let's get a quick little tricep stretch. So I'm going to reach this up. I'm going to drop one arm into my tricep stretch. I don't want to lose my chin here. So just lengthening through the top of the head, and pulling this top elbow back just a tiny bit. And then open it up. Let's get the other side. Nice and tall. And then release it out. Let's kick those feet around. And we're going to go into our hundreds and our roll up. Get some good ab stuff going on. So we'll give those arms a little break for the moment. All right. So we're going to lean this back one vertebra at a time. Walk it all the way down. And I'm going to adjust and pull my knees into my chest. So take a moment. Give yourself just a quick little back massage, little side to side. And we're going to go into our hundreds. I'm going to stack my knees over my hips and lift into forward flexion. So I'm going to start pulsing the arms, kind of like I'm splashing water by my hips. I'm going to flex on the inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, point and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, extend and flex, 2, 3, 4, 5, point and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Really scoop your belly, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Now adding on, lower, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whole arm. So if you feel like it just kind of shifts down into your wrists, try to wake up that whole arm. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. I'm going to hold about halfway up. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Stay here. Lift up. Scoop that belly. Knees float in. And we lower with control. All right, I'm going to take the feet to the floor. And I'm going to extend the legs. I want to zip the thighs and externally rotate the hips. So I'm turning those toes out to the sides, out to the corners kind of. And I want to think about the back of my legs, my glutes, kind of hugging the mat, really holding on, maintaining the strong, active lower half. Take a little reach, holding a ball over your chest. We're just going to reach and lower. So a little more scapular protraction and retraction. And I want to think about that space between my shoulder blades. I want to give a little squeeze and reach. A little squeeze and reach. I'm going to get one more. I'm going to squeeze, and then I'm just going to go into a neutral position. So just right there in the middle. And I want to keep my rib to hip connection. I want to keep this strong. I don't want to let those ribs pop. I'm going to float my arms back. So think about that belly scoop. And the arms are reaching. We're going to take a roll up. So I'm going to inhale, lift the arms, lift the head, and look. Exhale, peel, coming up, out, and over, flexed feet. So the first one might be a little tough, and you might still feel a little bit tight in the back of those legs. Sitting up tall, belly in tight. We're going to roll this down one vertebra at a time. Arms float back. Now inhale, exhale. Scoop, flex, reach. Sitting up tall, scoop that belly, float it down with control. Sit up tall, taking it down. Now this next one, we're going to turn the legs out and get a saw. So I'm going to inhale, exhale, reach it up, out, and over. Now sitting up tall, I'm going to open my arms. I'm going to walk one leg out and then the other leg out. They don't have to be super wide, but I do want my feet flexed. I'm going to turn toward you, reach, pinky finger for pinky toe. Sit up tall and center. Other side, twist and reach, up and center. One leg in, other leg in, arms come together, and we roll it down with control. Arms reach back. Inhale and exhale. Flex the feet. Now you can stay with one leg at a time, or I'm going to open the arms, and I'm going to scoop both legs open. I'm going to twist and reach, up and center. Other side, twist, reach, up and center. I'm going to slide those legs together, hands together, float it down. Arms float back, and we inhale, exhale, flex and reach. Sit up tall, open, legs open, twist, reach, up and center. Other side, twist and reach, up and center. Legs together, arms together, roll it down. Let's get one more, please. We'll inhale, exhale, flex, fold, sit tall, arms open, legs out, twist, reach, up tall and center. Other side, twist and reach, up center, and legs together. We're going to take that full roll down all the way back, and the arms just reach, and I'm going to walk one knee in, other knee in, take a little break. All right, so let's go ahead and come up to seated, and we're going to grab rolling like a ball and then transition into open leg rocker, because I like to add my open leg rocker to my teasers. Just adds a little other element of interest and something to build up to. So for right now, we're going to practice our rolling like a ball, excuse me. I'm going to bring this in, and I want to hover my feet off of the floor, and I'm holding at my shins, keeping my heels close to my bottom. I'm going to sit up tall. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, I'm going to round my back, rock it, and bring it up to the top. I want to try to stop before my feet touch. Inhale back, exhale up. Now we want to avoid using momentum if we can help it. If you are still using a little bit of a kick to get yourself back up, that's okay, but let's try to work toward not needing that. So scoop it tight and bring it up nice and tall. And round back and bring it up. All right, so we're going to bring this up and hold. So I'm just going to change my position. I'm going to open my knees, and I'm going to take my legs out to a little tabletop. So similar to the rolling like a ball, we're going to find that little rocking catch and stop ourselves right here. So we're going to inhale back, round back, and bring it up and find that balance at the top. So inhale back and exhale up. Let's get one more like this. Now hold it here. We're going to slide one leg out, or one hand out to the calf, and extend that leg. So I want to engage my quadriceps. I want to really try to wake up the top of the thigh, and then the other side. So right now, I'm just going to kind of walk those legs into place with my hands. So just that little extension. Now, take the hands away and just use those quads. You can continue to hold with hands if you need that little modification. Now, I want to really think about the strong quadriceps, my hip flexors, right here at the top of my thigh. And one more. Now I'm going to unfold right, unfold left, and we're going to have a seat for here just a moment. On this one, I like to think about scooping my belly button down toward the floor. So kind of a weird thing to think about, but I want to really feel like I'm anchoring through the tailbone into the floor. Now, from here, I'm going to round my back, rock it, and bring it up, and find that balance at the top. If you need to go back to a bent knee, that is totally fine. Another quick little tip is please don't dig your fingers into your legs. You wouldn't think you need to say that, but you might find yourself really grasping into those legs. Shoulders down and back. One more, please, and rock it and catch it at the top, nice and tall. Now, go ahead and cross those ankles. Take a quick little stretch forward. All right, so we're gonna get to those teasers. I wanna play with that little teaser twist to down dog before I get into some of the other stuff and before my abs are too tired to do it. So what we're gonna do, so we just set the feet down in this little cross position. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm gonna lean back, find that balance, and we're gonna extend those legs. So reaching up, either hands on the ankles or reaching. Now, I'm gonna set this down. So I have got my right ankle in front. So I'm open to my left. I'm gonna take my left hand behind, and I'm going to lift and twist. The hands come to the floor, and you just kind of walk it into your downward facing dog. So take a moment here, settle in, find that nice little stretch. Now I'm gonna walk my right hand over just a bit and then twist and lower my hips to the floor. Now my left ankle's in front. I'm gonna take that little either modified V or full V, engaging those quads, and set it down. Now, left ankle's in front, I'm open to the right. I'm gonna twist and lift and bring it into that down dog. Walk your left hand over just a little bit and shift and twist and have a seat. Taking your time, lift and bring it down. Left hand goes around, lift and come around to that down dog, adjusting as you need to so you're not stuck in any one place. Feel free to move. Now I'm going to move my right hand across so that I can shift and sit and take that little reach, set it down, open that right hand around, lift. Nice and long here, guys, pressing into that down dog. I'm gonna bring my left hand over just a bit, take that little seat, little twist, one more just for grins, and reach, and just set it down. All right, one more extension, not one more twist. Give yourself just a quick little release, little shoulder rolls. Okay, so we're gonna go, we're gonna build our teasers from the prep up, 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 up. So let's start with our back on the floor. And this one, I consider it a teaser prep. If you need to use your hands to come up, feel free. I don't want my feet in super close though. It's gonna inhibit your ability to get up nice and high. You're gonna find yourself struggling. All right, so similar to our roll up, we're gonna do that overhead reach. I wanna engage my scapula and just holding like an imaginary ball right over my head. I wanna scoop my belly, I wanna keep this strong connection. Now I'm gonna inhale, lift, exhale, and peel. I don't wanna come all the way up. I wanna stay back on a little bit of an angle, reaching out, inhale, and exhale down. So if you need help, you can always hold behind the knees. So this is our teaser prep. Keep your feet in the same place. Inhale, exhale, and lift. Think about lifting your heart. Scoop that belly round and down and back. Inhale, exhale, lift and lower this back. Nice and long. One more. Inhale, exhale, and lift and lower this down with control. Walk your knees and feet together. So when I think about this strong inner thigh squeeze, I'm going to extend and hold my right leg. We're going to reach the arms, shoulder blades retracted. Inhale, exhale, up. Now I'm just going to hold my calf. My left hand holds my right calf, and I'm going to open that right arm, shoulder, chest, back to center reach. Make a little switch. Left leg is up, and we lower down. The left leg stays, and we'll do that to the left side. Inhale, exhale, and I'm just going to hold as I open. Really think about opening through the shoulders, the palm, the chest, back to center reach. Exchange the legs and lower, and inhale, exhale. Now you can hold the leg or keep the hand free and twist a little harder. Keep that leg at the same place. back to center, switch, and lower with control. Arms reach back. Inhale, exhale, and open. Back to center, switch, lower. One more each side, please. Inhale, exhale, open. Nice full twist, center, switch, lower down. Last one here, guys. Inhale, exhale, open, center, switch, lower with control. Arms back. Walk one knee in, walk the other knee in, and take a little break. All right, so next up, we're going to do a little push-pull teaser, hands behind your knees. And what we're going to do is we're going to be pushing the knees into the hands as we pull ourselves up to that little balanced position. So nice and tall, shoulders down. So I feel like the hands pulling behind the knees gives me a little bit of assistance, but I'm still engaging my core. I still want to think about that strong abdominal connection. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, we're going to round through the back, lower with control, and let the knees float in. Let's inhale, exhale, push, pull, coming up to sit in that little modified V. Inhale, exhale, down. This time we'll take the legs to extension. Inhale, exhale, and bring it up. You can continue to hold or reach. And we're going to lower down, unassisted, knees in, hands behind the knees. Inhale, exhale, and up. We reach, lower with control, and all right, so you can continue with the push-pull if that's what you need. Otherwise, the arms are going to reach back. So a lot like our roll-up, and I'm starting with my knees in. We're going to inhale, exhale, either to your modified V or up to your full V. Scoop that belly, lower with control. Arms float back, knees float in. Inhale, exhale, and up. Engaging those quads. Lower with control, and arms back. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Lower. Knees in. Arms back. Give yourself just a quick little break. All right, so same idea, pushing up into your teaser, but then you're going to split the legs, hold, and do your rock and catch. So we're just adding that open leg rocker to our teaser. All right, so wherever you'd like to be, I'm going to start with my knees in the tuck position. We're going to inhale, exhale up, open the legs, catch behind the calves, rock it, catch it. Woo, finding balance at the top, feet together, reach, lower down. I'm going to float the knees in, arms back. Inhale, exhale, catch those legs, rock it, catch it, feet together, reach, lower down, knees in. Two more like that, guys. Inhale, exhale, rock it, catch it, feet together, reach, and lower down, knees in, arms back. One more, please. Inhale, exhale, and rock it, catch it, feet together, reach, lower with control, knees in, and take a break. Woo! You're doing great, guys. I know you are. All right, so we are going to add one more little thing. We're going to add the legs lower and lift. So if you need to, a bent knee, a shorter lever is a little easier to move than the longer full lever. So hip flexors are going to be really active. The long levers, quads, super strong. All right, so I'm going to start off just like before. You can do the push-pull here if you'd like as well. I'm going to inhale, exhale, come up into my teaser. We're going to lower 3, 2, scoop that belly, and 1, big lift, coming down unassisted, knees in, arms back. We'll do it again. Inhale, exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up and hold. Lower with control, and knees in, arms back. We've got one more in us, guys. You know how I like to do them in 3s. Here we are. Inhale, exhale, come up, find that teaser. 3, 2, and 1. Lower with control. Knees float in. Take a little break. Woo! Good job. Good job. All right. Bringing yourself up and over. I'm just going to take this little stretch, little twist. All right. So let's we've got just a couple of minutes. Let's take this over to our hands and knees. Let's get some arms. We got all those abs. Let's get some arms. We got a little bit of triceps earlier with those swans, but let's go ahead and we're going to do some 3, 2, 1 push-ups. So these are on your knees. I'm going to walk this out, and I'm just going to, again, stack my shoulders. Actually, I'm going to lean my hands out a little further, and then lean forward, and you should have a nice long line. I'm going to pop my heels. You can cross the ankles if you want. Now, with this one, we're going to go down for 3 and up on 4. So we're going to go down, 2, 3, and up. Down, 2, 3, and big press up. Down, 2, 3, and up. Adjusting those hands if you need. 3, 2, 1, big press. 3, 2, 1, big press, guys. 2 more. 3, 2, 1, big press. Last time. 3, 2, 1, big press. Take a quick little stretch, little reach, little release. All right, so the next one is we're going to go down 1, up 2, 3. And again, let's try to have those elbows relatively close to the body. Now, if yours were kind of splaying out on that last one, this is your opportunity to turn those elbows in, make it just a little more triceps exercise. We're also working across the front of the shoulders, interior, deltoids, pectoralis major. So let's go ahead and also in the back, excuse me, upper medial trapezius, middle trapezius. Here we go. So go ahead and lean it forward. So we're going to go down 1, up for 3. So down 1, up, 2, 3. Down, up, 2, 3. Down, up, 2, 3. Keeping your core engaged, keeping those glutes tight. Down, up, 2, 3. Down, up, 2, 3. 2 more, please. Down, up, 2, 3. Last one. Up, 2, 3. Quick little stretch back. Reaching out. Wrist and forearms. Get a nice little break. All right, we've got just a couple minutes. So let's bring this to a little kneeling. We're going to do just a quick little side kick. So shoulders back. I'm going to extend my right arm and take it down. Extend that left leg. And we're just going to take this little up and down. Nice and long. Think about that extension out of the foot. Now hold that leg and little circles. Scoot that belly. Spread the weight through your fingers. And reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and reach. Nice and long. We're going to take a little elbow to knee and extend. Elbow, knee, and extend. So I want to think about this little side body crunch. Up and reach. Up and reach. One more. Now, extend the leg. Now I'm going to rotate my shoulders forward and take that leg back on a diagonal and then bring it over to the side. I'm going to take a little clamshell and spiral and center, clamshell and spiral. So then the leg kind of twists back, the arm twists forward and clamshell. One more, guys, and big twist and center and up. Take it down. Give yourself just a quick little break, little release. All right, let's get the other side. So we're gonna come to that kneeling position. Extend that left hand, take it down. Right leg, up and down. So I'm trying to keep my hips relatively quiet, shoulder stacked over my wrist. Now hold that leg, little circles forward. Ready, reverse. Nice and long, and pull, pull. Scoop that belly. Think about that little side bend. One more. Hold it here. Spiral. Woo, finding balance. And side. Clamshell. Spiral. And side. Clamshell. Last one. Woo! Bring it down, you guys. Give yourself a nice little release. And I'm just going to shift this little staggered leg. Those of you who were here on Saturday might remember this. So kind of a little mermaid with a little bit of a wild thing. So I've got my right leg, right leg over to the side. I'm just gonna hold that ankle. I'm gonna take my left arm and take this little side stretch. I'm gonna take it down, and we're gonna take this arm up, and I'm gonna spiral it around again. So I wanna think about pulling my shoulder down toward the floor, get a nice little twist, and then come up and take that little mermaid side stretch. This time, my left hand goes behind my hip. I'm gonna come up onto my knees and drive this into a little more of a back bend, a little bit of a wild thing, reach, and bring it down. So as I take that little stretch, kind of feel it up my side and into that arm. So take your mermaid, spiral, mermaid, hand back, and up. Let's get one more this side. Mermaid, spiral, mermaid, and last one. Big reach, press those hips forward, reach that arm back, and bring it down with control. I'm just gonna shift my feet to the other side. So everybody's nice and tall. We're so close to being done, you guys. I've got my hand on my ankle. Take that little mermaid, hand down, spiral. Mermaid. And take that spiral. This time. Whoop. I think I just did something wrong. Bear with me. Sorry. I thought I was having a little bit of a brain flood there. All right. So this time, take your spiral. So we just got a little extra side stretch. All right. So this time, we're going to take this hand and reach it back. Press it up. Bunch your knees. Reach it back. And bring it down. Ready? Let's take that mermaid. Spiral. I'm losing it on this side. Mermaid. Hand back. And reach. Coming up really big. And bring it down. Mermaid. And spiral. At least it's not teasers that I lost my mind on, right? And over. Take this hand back. And up. Big stretch. And bring it down. Give yourself just an easy little shoulder roll. I'm going to come over to the ball of the foot. Sink your weight into your heels. Allow those heels, the Achilles, to stretch. I want to think about keeping my posture nice and tall, finding my balance. So I'm going to bring my hands to my thighs. If you need your hands down, that's okay. Shoulder blades down and back. Now I'm going to press to stand. You can always take your fingertips to the floor and unfold if you'd like. We're gonna press this up nice and tall. And everybody give yourself a nice big inhale, arms up. And we're gonna take a little grapevine. So I'm gonna start with my right arm up, left arm is gonna come down, and I wanna reach the fingertips in the direction of each other. And we're gonna come up and around and switch. So we're a little different on each side. Take your time as you need. Arms come up and over and up and over. And this will be your last one. Hold that little stretch, that little tricep stretch. And let's take both arms up. We're gonna open out nice and big. Let's take your feet just a little wider apart. So for this one, actually I'm gonna turn it palms forward. What I wanna do here is I wanna shift to my right. I'm gonna turn one palm down and the other palm rotates back. And then center, other side. So just that little side to side, get a little shoulder twist. And one more each side. Right arm out, left arm, and center. Everybody, big inhale. Exhale everything. Thank you guys very much. Happy Monday.